What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Getting into this episode, GH. First and foremost, I am so freaking happy that Rick Hurst is coming back as Rick Lansing. I am thrilled about that because Lord knows I've been saying that Rick needed to come back. You know what I mean? But I have no faith in this writing team to write him a good story. I have no faith at all that they're going to write him good. You know what I'm saying? That they're going to give him some good material. I'm not going to hold my breath on that. I would be shocked if they did. If they do, I'll be shocked. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to, get my hopes up on that. I'm not even going to do it. But I am happy that he's coming back because Lord knows it's kind of ridiculous how Molly's going through all these things in her life and Rick is nowhere to be found. You know what I'm saying? It's ludicrous. Her and TJ had a whole domestic partnership ceremony and Rick wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Now they're going through the surrogacy stuff. He's not there. She became a lawyer. He wasn't there for that. You know what I'm saying? No conversation of, oh, my dad congratulated me. Oh, he sent me flowers for becoming a lawyer. Nothing. Your only child is in the profession, the same profession as you, and there's no word from you about it. It's weird. It's like no mention at all. So I'm glad he coming back. Hopefully we get to see like where exactly their relationship is. Because a lot of stuff do happen off screen. So I don't know if Molly's been in touch with him all this time. I guess we're going to get that answered soon. Thank God. Anyway, I don't blame TJ and Molly for being pissed about that interview that Christina did. Because she definitely implied that the baby is hers. It has something to do with her and Blaze's personal life. Like you're implying it's your child on national television. I don't blame her for being pissed. I don't blame either one of them. Because she could have just said, I'm being a surrogate and stuff like that. She could have put that out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all came on a whole interview to air out, all this stuff about what when Natalia said and tried to clear the air. Why didn't you clear the air about the surrogacy? Why didn't you just open up about that? You're opening up about everything else. You know what I'm saying? That was the time. I don't blame Molly for being, I would be just done with it too. But this is why you don't mix business and personal. Because surrogacy is pretty much business to me because that's a transaction. Like you get a surrogate, you pay them to carry your child. They give birth, you get them their coins. They go about their damn life. And you have your child. You know what I'm saying? It's transactional. That's how this should have been. She should have never had a relative, let alone a sibling, be her surrogate. She should have never agreed to that. At all. That's just, absolutely not. You crossing lines that you shouldn't be crossing. Because now it's getting blurred. Those lines are blurring. And I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar Molly probably going to draft up some legal documents that she going to want Christina to sign and, to forego any claim to the child. And I'm pretty sure Christina not going to sign that paper. She's not going to sign it. So it's going to be a whole mess. And I'm here for messy, but this one was just, I'm so over surrogacy stories. I really am. It's such an old trope. But it's going to be some mess. Oh, it's going to be some shit with them. It's going to be fireworks. Moving on from that. Listen, Drew and Willow just need to go ahead and get it on because she was eyeballing the shit out of him when he got out that pool. Like, she was eyeballing the hell out that man. She was looking him up and down. And you got your child next to you and you looking him up and down. Ain't got no shame. I was looking at Willow like, Willow, get your ass in the house and go find some shame. Because you ain't got none. You just, like your child not standing right there? Okay. Whew, Lord. The disrespect. Now, let Michael be ogling some little half-naked chick. It would have been a problem. It would have been a whole issue. And my thing is with Michael, he need to open his damn eyes. Like, open your eye socket, sir. You're being played. Like, your wife is lighting up for your uncle. Your uncle. She's lighting up for another man except you. Oh, I light up for you too. Willow, no you don't. You don't light up for that man. No you don't. Her and Michael have like the chemistry of a rock and grass. Okay, there's no chemistry there. One just lays on the other. That's all they do. And that's what they do in the bedroom. He just lay on top of you. That's all he do. There's no chemistry. Get out of this loveless marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like, just get out of it, please. Put us all out of our damn misery. I ain't gonna lie, though. If I was Michael, I wouldn't have helped Drew. I wouldn't even have cared if it was for Willow. I would never help Drew. Because as a person running for Congress, if he can't get people to show up for a town hall meeting or whatever the meeting was, if you can't get people to show up, that's your problem. I'm not about to sit here and call in favors and, people I know to help get people in there for you to talk to. You wanted to run for public office? Well, deal with it. And speaking of ELQ, when Michael mentioned that he had somebody, an ELQ plant there or whatever, so now that Valentine is on the run, that opens up the CEO chair. Who's going to run for CEO? I mean, with Drew running for Congress, that would leave either Michael or Ned. And Michael's already running Aurora. So Ned needs to have a meeting with the board of directors, with the shareholders, and they need to vote him in as the new CEO and vote Valentine out, because this is their opportunity to push Valentine out down that he on the run. He can't come back to town, so how he going to handle ELQ business? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a wanted man. So I would jump on that if I was Ned. I'd try to get ELQ back fully into the family. But yeah, Michael crazy as hell for helping Drew. I wouldn't have helped him. I can't wait for Michael to find out Willow and Drew got the hots for each other, because I know it's going to be some shit. We all seen how venomous he was towards Sonny, or even Carly, when they done him wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I can imagine him going after them two. It's going to be some mess. And they might as well pack their bags, because now that Monica gave him power of attorney to run the day-to-day of the mansion, when this truth come out, Ned, not Ned, but Drew and Willow gonna need a new place to live. Especially Drew, because Michael gonna put him out. So anyway, moving on from that. I like the little scenes with Lil Violet and Sasha and stuff like that. It was cute. I feel bad for Violet. She just feel like everybody leaving her life. She was like, oh, I ain't got no grandpa, no grandma. And that's a shame that she said that, because her grandmother's still around. But we don't even know where the hell Jackie Templeton is. Apparently, she's somewhere out of the country on assignment. And that's sad, Oh, you know what? I said Jackie Templeton. You know what? I keep forgetting that's Chase's mother. That's only his mother. I keep forgetting that. I forgot both her actual grandparents are gone. But I mean, I kind of count Jackie, because that is her step grandmother. So I kind of counted her. But it's sad though, she ain't got no grandparents. Her dad is getting himself together. So I see why she would feel lonely, even though she in a mansion full of people. I get it. But I'm glad, Sasha was there to talk to her and, let her know, like, listen, you could be my apprentice and, help me cook, and we gonna write down some recipes in your diary and stuff. I thought that was cute. She was like, oh, you could be like a grandma or something like that. She said, no, I'd rather be the fun auntie or something. I ain't even mad at Sasha. I'm like, nah, a grandparent is not something you want to hear, especially when you in your 30s or something. Like, you don't want to hear that. I would have been like, yeah, no, you're not gonna call me no grandparent now. So anyway, moving on from that. I don't know why Sonny is so surprised or angry or whatever that Ava got visitation, court-ordered visitation. Of course she's going to get court-ordered visitation. Of course. Thought a judge was going to say no. I mean, the only way Ava's not going to have any contact with Avery is if Sonny could get something on her. You know what I'm saying? That's criminal, or that's that bad. That detrimental. That's the only way Ava's going to be completely cut out of Avery's life. So he's going to have to work overtime to make that happen. Same way Ava trying to play dirty and get dirt on him, he need to go on the offense and try to get, he need to get dirt on her ass. Try to find something. Why he can't use the whole Nicholas situation? She did bonk him over the damn head, thought he was dead. I would use something. I would pull a rabbit out the hat if I was him. So anyway, Ava is definitely milking this whole Jagger situation. I think she might be probably, trying to really get with him or whatever, but she definitely playing him at the same time to her advantage. Especially with that little slick ass smirk she had on her face. Like, she is playing that man like Lotto, and he is falling for it. Jagger need to open his eyes to people. Like, his hatred for Sonny, I feel like, is going to be his downfall. Because he's going to make mistakes. He's going to make calculated mistakes because of that hatred. One of the mistakes he's making is trusting Ava, of all people. That's a huge mistake, to get in bed with her. Not even just literally, but figuratively. But they're going to hit the sheet soon. They are definitely going to hit the sheet soon. I actually like Ava and Jagger. I like the chemistry between them. So anyway, moving on from that. Who is the warden at Pentonville that Anna went to go see? Who is that? Like, can we keep him? Like, can we fix him up with Jordan? Like, who is he? Like, he just popped up looking like a Men in Black. I looked at him. I said, well, damn. Where's Jordan when you need her? Because that's who they need to be fixing her up with right there. We can't get Ezekiel back. Shit, hook her up with that. I'm just saying, like, whew. I want to know, like, is the warden playing Anna? Like, is he in on this? That's what I want to know. Like, is he in on this or whatever? Because they're talking about they don't have any record of Brennan ever being in Pentonville. So I'm like, was he a plant? Like, was he working undercover or something? Like, what's going on? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what the hell is going on with that? I don't know, but it definitely felt like the warden was in on this. Like, maybe he in on it, or maybe he was threatened into being quiet about it. Like, who knows? But something fishy going on with Brennan. Something fishy is definitely going on, and they need to get to the bottom of it. Because I want to know, like, what is that man up to? Like, is he working for someone, against someone? Like, what's good? Like, that's why I like the Brennan character. He got some mystery to him. You never know what real side he on. Or maybe he's just on his own side. Who knows? So anyway, moving on from that. Jason is still trash as a parent. Because for him to tell Danny, oh, this wasn't my choice. Really? It was your choice. You could have told Jagger no 2 years ago. 3 years ago. You could have told that man no. Like, you could have told him hell no. And came back to town. And let Carly suffer the consequences. Could have did that. But he chose to, like, protect her. So that was a choice. I feel bad for Danny. Because to have a father like that that's never going to choose you, never going to put you first, never going to put your needs or your wants first, that's not a good feeling. And I could definitely feel like Danny and Jake are both going to get older and resent him. Especially after certain comments that he made. Like, not even to just Danny, but to Carly. Like, oh, my kids are almost adults. Like, they don't need me. Kids always going to need you. It don't matter how old they are. They could be 50. You could be 80. They still going to need you. Dumb. Like, Jason is just ass. Like, he is just total ass as a parent. And that just proves the point. Like, some people just don't need to be parents. Like, they just don't. That was pretty bold of Carly. I ain't gonna lie. Carly was bold. Her running up to Jagger and pretty much daring him to lock her up. That was bold. And I ain't mad that she did it because she needed to do it. Jason made a huge sacrifice for her. It was time for her to make one for him. Fuck that. Like, she should have. As she should. Make the sacrifice. Let him lock you up. And what pissed me off with that was Anna. Anna really tried to defend Carly. Like, oh, she not this, she not that. Oh, I don't believe in this arrest. Anna need to resign as PC. She really do. She need to resign as commissioner because she letting criminals, and I'm not saying Carly, like, is an everyday criminal because she not. But it's like she still committed a criminal act. And you got the PC sitting over here defending her. I feel like Anna's picking and choosing who she want to go down. That's not good. That's not a person that you want in office. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Carly got to go down, I feel like a lot of people in PC need to be locked up. A lot of people in Port Charles need to be arrested by now. But You know, for them to say, oh, Jagger ain't got no evidence or whatever. I mean, I feel like Diane was definitely putting up a strong front in front of Jagger, but even Diane knows that there's a huge chance Carly could go down. And it's so funny because Carly had told Jocelyn, oh, stop Jason from leaving and this, that, and the other. Mind you, Sonny was standing right there just looking useless. And I feel like even if it wasn't about the leverage thing, I feel like she still would have asked for Jason first. Like, that's embarrassing. Your ex-husband, who's a mob boss, is standing right here, who has influence and resources. And that's not the first person you asked for. That's very telling. That was funny as hell. I said, damn, Carly, you ain't even gonna think to ask Sonny to talk to Sonny? But I mean, it ain't like it's shit Sonny could do anyway. Sonny couldn't stop it. Diane couldn't stop it. So, luckily for Jocelyn, they made it to the bus station in time to get Jason. Because now he's free. You know, with Carly turning herself in now, there's no leverage on him. You know, he ain't got to keep protecting her. So, you can stay now. Even though it's still stupid, but okay. Anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Have a good night. Peace.